In this episode of Hobby Talking, we don't have a major interviewee for today, so instead, we walk around in an open anime convention. Do you still remember the previous episode where I strolled in an anime convention too? The last one that I attended was a paid anime convention. This time, we have attended in an anime convention, which is a free admission. The difference? They're just like having the same layout. Booths, stage platform, special guest, and mostly, cosplayers. Hobby Talking! So, we have attended an anime convention called as FestiBlast 2025, which was organized by SuperCon PH. Hello fellas! And now we're here attending another anime convention here at Festival Mall Alabang. As you can see, there are a few people gathering here and they have set up a lot of booths there. As usual, you can see a lot of anime goods, toys, figures, even plushies there. So we will walk there later since there's still a few people here. And later on, there will be cosplayers moving around here in this area. So let's go check it out. Do you want to know what I usually do in an anime convention when I attend there? So then, here are some things to do when you have attended this kind of event. First to talk about here is the booths. Booths can even exhibit or even they sell items there. Various items like anime figures, keychains, stickers, plushies, graphic t-shirts, and even collectible items like trading cards are some of the merch items that some con-goers can enjoy and buy. Aside from the booths that sell these such various merch and items, there are some booths dedicated for special guests like idols, cosplayers, or an organization or group. They do also have merch like photo sets and even a meet and greet service wherein you are somehow required to purchase their items before you could get to do a selfie with them. For exploring around the booths to buy merch and items like anime figures, always do it when they're opening the event at around 10 in the morning, since that was the best time where you could browse freely without many people around. It gives you a time to browse and to look for an item that you're looking for, since moving around the booths with many people around in the noon until afternoon will just give you a hard time somehow. Also, when buying some merch and items from the booths, make sure to have a sufficient money in your wallet. Always leave a portion of your money on hand should you use them for emergency purposes like food and commute. Never leave an anime convention event with a fewer money left in your wallet. The second highlight in every anime convention events that I am attending is the cosplayers that are moving in and out. Speaking of cosplayers, they can be either con-goers who are cosplaying as their favorite characters, a cosplayer that is also a performer, idol, or a model, or even there are cosplayers who are featured as meet and greet guests. There are at least two types of cosplay, which will be the tailored and the armored types. The tailored type is mostly fabrics with a lots of props and accessories tied on the costume. And wigs are always their attractive part of their cosplays. While the armored type is usually bulky in form, they are usually constructed with various items like LED lights, cardboards, and even materials made of scrap and other recycled materials. These armored type cosplays are usually expensive and it requires time, creativity, and motivation and inspiration in order to construct these, especially when these are entered in a cosplay competition. In cosplay, every congoer must observe this proper cosplayer interaction etiquette. And you know what that means, right? Always ask permission before taking photos or videos of these pretty and cool cosplayers. The third highlight of every single anime convention event is its exciting stage activities and special guests. The usual stage activities will include karaoke singing contests, minigames and quizzes, guest performances, and of course, the cosplay competition and catwalks. As you can see guys, they're ready for the cosplay competition armor category. You're seeing them ready on the stage, and they're about to perform at any time. In the stage activities of each single anime convention events that you are attending, which one is the most exciting for you? Of course, we do have different tastes when it comes to these. For me, the most exciting part of every anime convention events that I'm attending is the guest performances. Some idols and performers are too good to watch, especially when you are tired walking around.
Sino man ang dito yung ice cream? Lalo na sa mga Love Live fans dyan. Ayan, sabayan nyo kami ha.
Finally, we can get to interview with one of the members of a dance cover group called Hoshizora. Let's ask them on what could be their experiences when they perform on the stage.
What I feel when I perform in front of people is, at first it can be nerve-wracking, but you will feel the support of the audience, especially when people are hyping you up, and that's what motivates me more to work harder and improve myself more as a performer.
What did I experience when performing on stage? I would say there's a lot of nervousness going on when I perform on stage. That's the very challenge that I always have to face, and nowhere near encountered it. That's why every time there's a performance, the very first thing I always focus on is how am I going to overcome my nervousness. But apart from that, performing is very fun. Performing is very inspiring. Performing is very enjoyable. It's very fulfilling for me as a person who loves to sing and somehow dance and be like my idols out there. Because when they inspire me, I also want to inspire others. And that's the most important thing about performing on stage.
So that's it guys. That's how you stroll around in an anime convention, which is a free admission. Of course, you will do a lot of things there. More than just taking selfies with cosplayers, buying some merch, or even watching the performances.
But wait, we're somehow not done yet. Since I'm not done yet discussing them all, I might do discussing them next time. Probably on the next episode? On the next episode, we shall be visiting an event called as Bushiroad Expo 2025 in Manila.
We're now here at Bushiroad Expo 2025. As you can see, there are a lot of merch and goods that are available here to browse and to look.
Somehow, this could be different from a typical local anime convention event here in the Philippines. What makes it special? Next time on Hobby Talking, a day in an anime convention, Part 2. What is the story of your hobby?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.